Hey, what's up guys? My name is Anshul and welcome back to another video on this channel. Today in this video, let us talk about the upcoming iOS 18 features. We are getting closer to the WWDC 2024, which means Apple is soon to roll out the iOS 18 update in this June, and Apple is reportedly planning the biggest update of the year 2024. And yes, these are not my words, these are the words by Mark Gurman. And let us see in this video that what we have got in the iOS 18, and is this really the biggest update of the year 2024 or no. And let's be honest, iOS has felt the same way for a while and it has started to feel a bit more outdated in comparison to what we have got on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra this year and the Google Pixel 8 Pro, with all those AI features that are integrated into the phone itself. And let us see that what we will have in the terms of the updated iOS 18 in this video. But before that, here is the list of all the iPhones which will receive the iOS 18 update. This hilariously also makes the iPhone SE2 one of the most powerful, the most, I would say, the cheap iPhone that you can get in the year 2024 that will be loaded with the AI features, and that is not something that is very common to see. But here you have it, the list. You can pause the video and look for your iPhone in there. But you need to note one thing over here. Not all the iOS 18 features will be available on the older iPhones. So yes, you can expect the iPhone 15 series not to come with all the AI features that will be included in the iOS 18. And yes, even if we get the beta in say June of this year, that beta will not include all the new features because all of those new features will be exclusive to the iPhone 16 series. And yes, they need to make some distinction, and this will be the route that Apple will be going in the year 2024. Now, first let us talk about the aesthetics and the design changes on the iOS 18 that we will get in this year. Rumors suggest that the new design of the iOS 18 might be taking some inspirations from the Apple's Vision Pro, and that is something that I'm not very comfortable with because I do not want the rounded icons on the iPhones. It would just not look so good. But here we have it. Rumors suggest that, and we could see it to be a more polished with the subtly round icons and a depth. What my opinion would be here is that Apple will just bring some kind of depth into the icons, and it will look more like the Mac OS icons rather than looking to be the icons from the Apple Vision Pro. But if the Mark Gurman says that it will look a bit similar, then what he means to say is that again there would be some kind of text or the fonts that would be copied from the Apple Vision Pro, and also there could be some kind of depth added just like the icons on the Apple Vision Pro, rather than getting the rounded icons that you might be thinking of. But here we have it. I think that the concept will remain the same with a squared icon and rounded edges with more depth. As I just said, I will be shocked if Apple add controls to color match the icons with the wallpapers like on the Google Pixel smartphones. But for now, the things will change to match what we have on the Mac OS and the Vision Pro design. I think that the control center will also get a few cues from the Apple Vision Pros, and it will be again a bit more rounder. And again, this is something that I am very open to, and I think if Apple is able to bring some of the Apple Vision Pro controls to what we have on the iPhones, it will be just a great thing. Now, let us talk about the next thing, that is the AI on the iPhones. And I know that this is why you opened this video and you want to know that what kind of AI features will be included into the iPhones in the year 2024, and especially the iOS 18. Well, there are many ways that Apple will integrate AI into their smartphones, just like what Google and Samsung has done with a partial set of AI features that are just dependent on the cloud and a few of them that are just integrated into the applications. Now, just like that, some of the AI features on the iOS 18 will be something that would be built inside of the phone itself. And I'm talking about the features like Siri and Spotlights, while the other ones being the app integrated features like the Magic Edit feature or the Notes application, and so much so. Now, here is a breakdown of everything that we will get in the iOS 18 in the terms of the AI in the year 2024. And yes, this will revolutionize and this will change everything that you know about the iPhone, starting with the iOS 18. Let me first talk about the Siri on the iOS 18 because this is one of the biggest features and the biggest updates that we will get on the iOS 18. Now, rumors suggest that Siri will no longer be a dumb one. It is finally getting a long-awaited upgrade. With large language models, that is LLM, under the hood, Siri could become significantly smarter, potentially offering features like sentence completion, creating personalized gifts based on your voice requests, performing complex calculation and even automate simple tasks. And this is something that is very common with the Google Pixel devices. We have seen everything just like the same on the Google Pixel 8 Pro, the 7 series, and even the 6 series, and even the smartphones before that. And I would just love to have all those features integrated into the Siri itself, and that would be a big move and a big change on the iOS 18 side. The next thing that would be changed on the iOS 18 is how the spotlight works, and yes, it is something just very same to the Google search engine. It is just a search engine built in for a smartphone. But now imagine Spotlight, your iPhone's built-in search function acting like a ChatGPT, the popular AI chatbot. With AI enhancement, Spotlight could provide you direct answers to your questions and potentially delve into the applications to find out more information as you request it. And this is something that I just expect out of what Siri and the Spotlight would be able to do in the year 2024. And it is just amazing that almost all the iPhones that we have got in the past 5 years would be able to enjoy the very same features. Now next, let us talk about some app specific features on the iOS 18, and AI could become seamlessly integrated into one of your favorite applications on the iOS 18. And I'm talking about a lot of applications like the weather application, the notes application, even the phone application, and so much so. Now, what I would just love to see in the iOS 18 would be just imagining the AI summarizing your notes in the note application, offering advanced editing features similar to the Google Photos, or even creating personalized workout plans with the fitness applications, the health application that you have got on the iPhones. Also, do not forget that now the iMessages will be integrated with the RCS messaging, which means that now you would be able to send the photos and the videos in high quality to your Android friends, and that would not lose any quality on them. And that is something that was a long awaited features, and that would finally be fixed with the iOS 18, and something that I'm just really excited about. Now another set of features that I'm excited about is the set of the accessibility feature for the people who are disabled. That would also get an upgrade in the iOS 18 as well. Now here are some of the exciting features. The first feature is adaptive voice shortcuts, and this feature allows users to assign a specific voice command to launch accessibility setting. This could be a game changer. For example, by speaking a phrase of your choice, you can launch some existing accessibility features like the zoom, the voice over, the voice control, and so much so. The second feature that would be updated is the live speech categories, and this is something that is amazing as well. Now with the live speech feature that we currently have the iPhone, you can currently type a message on your iPhone and have it spoken aloud during the calls or the video chats. Now with the live speech categories, you can take it a step further, allowing you to organize the frequently used messages, and it will leverage AI to be able to suggest helpful categories for an easier access. And that was all about the upcoming iOS features that we are known of as of now. But I have a wish list, and I have a few features that I would want the iOS 18 to fix in the upcoming update. The first one is the feature that allows you to know that what kind of microphone is connected to your the photos application, or I would say the camera application on the iPhones. And this is something that is very annoying, because whenever I'm trying to make a video, sometimes it is connected to the iPhone in the terms of the wiring, but I do not know that this mic over here is connected to the iPhone or no, or it is just using the internal microphone that the iPhone actually has. And this is something that is very painful, especially for the people who know that they are buying the iPhones just for making a good quality of content, or for filming some videos, or for the personal taste. I think that this feature that shows you that what microphone is connected to the iPhone is a necessary one, and that is something that I want the iOS 18 to update in the year. The next feature on my wish list is the lock screen widgets, and right now you are just limited to one row of the widgets on the lock screen, and honestly you cannot just have more than 2 or 3 of them at one time. Let us say I just want to have a stocks one on my widget screen, and at the same time I want a Snapchat one as well, and a third widget that I want is the calendar one. And because all those widgets are a very big one, you would not be able to fit more than two, and I think if you're able to just add more widgets to the lock screen, it would be a great thing to do. Now the third feature on my wish list is the themed icons, and the concept is very similar to what we have on the Android smartphones, just like on the Pixels. Now what Pixels allows you to do is that you can just customize every icon on the screen into a single color that would be matched to the wallpaper, and so much so. And this is the same thing that I would want the iOS 18 to implement as well. Again, this is something that I did not know would be very feasible, but if Apple is able to do so, it would be a great one, and it would make it a very direct competitor to what we have in the terms of the nothing smartphone. It is a very weird comparison, but here you have it. I would want it to be a more sleeker look on the iPhones, and this is their time that they can do it. The last feature in my wish list is the basic multitasking, and this I think is that something that is very necessary, because over the years we have got a very large size in the terms of what we have on the iPhones. And if Apple is able to just bring a lot of multitasking feature, and I'm not even talking about three screens at a time because that is something that is not feasible, but at least if we can just divide the screen into two and we are able to use two applications at the same time, I think that would be a great addition to the set of features that we could have on the iPhones. Well, with that said, this is the list of the features that I think that should be available on the iOS 18, and the features that are rumored as before of the June event of this year. But again, this is not the full set of features, because we would get a new set of features that would be very exclusive to the iPhone 16 series with iOS 18. And that brings me to the square one. Is the iOS 18 the biggest update that we would see in the year 2024? And the answer would be no. I think this is just an incremental update with a lot of AI features that is added onto the iOS 18, because the look and the feel of what we have in the terms of the iOS will just be very same as we got on the iOS 16, the iOS 17, and so much so the previous versions of the iOS as we know of. And that might be a bit disappointing, but I just want to see that how AI would be able to turn the tables around, and how hard of a time the iOS 18 will give to the Google users and the Samsung users. And yes, that was all about this video. My name is Anshul. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.